Welcome to the Kavkas. Today, I'm bringing you all the latest, everything you need to know for Chelsea against Manchester United semi-final of the 2020 FA Cup. Match preview, team lineup, and most importantly, the press conference. What did Frank have to say? He said a lot. In the press conference, Frank had a lot to say. Hakim Ziyech, Pulisic, the latest on Kante, team news, and more importantly, are we going to spend dinero this summer? Are we going to spend the money this summer? He had a statement on that as well. Stay tuned. You're going to enjoy this. It's going to be interesting. My predicted Excel at the end. And I'll give you the predicted score. And I'll tell you whether I want top 4 or FA Cup. What do I want? We'll get on with that first. Before we get started, I need a massive favor from all of you. I need 100 likes on this video. It really helps the channel get pushed. It's getting us closer to that goal of 2,000 subscribers. So let's move it, let's keep it stepping, and let's get it done. Support the channel, keep it interactive, and we move. Let's go. The FA Cup has been a big deal for years. But in recent times, maybe in the last decade, people are overlooking it. Top 4 is worth more. You get a Champions League spot. It's maybe £30 million more for playing in Champions League at a minimum. And that doesn't include advertisement, and it doesn't include every time you win a game, the extra revenue you receive. So, businessmen, they overlook the FA Cup. Don't get it twisted. I understand what it means. We get Champions League football, we attract better players. We get Champions League football, we're regarded as a better level club. You get more respect on the international stand when you're in the Champions League than if you're out of it and won a cup. People don't care, especially the way football has developed. It's a global entity now. It's a corporation. Clubs like Chelsea have to be in the Champions League. Potentially in the future, Chelsea could be an entity which has a share price. Being in the Champions League is going to be integral to keep that pie and encourage people to invest in the club. I don't think we should escape the fact, though, that the FA Cup is a big deal. The FA Cup is a cup, right? And winning trophies is what football's about. By the logic of most people, they're saying play a weaker side. I disagree with that. I think you need to have a good squad and a good balance to the selections you're going to make. Because by that logic, we should have went out in the third round. What was the point coming all the way to the semi-final now to back off? What was the point? We want to win a trophy. There's numerous reasons why I think we should win a trophy. Number one, we want to get it out of the way. Frank Lampard's first trophy. Who doesn't want to give him that? Do we want him to be in a situation like Pochettino was, where people consistently were throwing stuff at him? Do we want to be in a situation as Klopp was in, when people consistently throwing it? Emery throwing it. Arteta now has a little thing on his hat. When's he going to win his first trophy? Frank will have that as well. But if we win this, people will stop doubting. People will start buying in. And it will be a good sign and an indication of us moving forward. Leading to that, the press conference. The press conference was very interesting. Team news. It's as simple as this. N'Golo Kante is sadly out. Yes, N'Golo Kante would have been effective, and as Frank Lampard states here, he knows Kante would have been very good to negate any positives that Fernandes could have had. But we've got other alternatives that we can use. Frank is confident, and I'm confident as well. I think we can beat them. We've lost to them 3 times this year, but in every game, we've had a good hold of control. We just didn't take our chances. So, the team news, there are a few players that have niggles, as Frank says, but Kante is definitely out. Oli made a big deal about 48 hours. Chelsea have got 48 hours preparation more than Man United do. Frank clearly states, listen, big man, we've been playing Saturday, Sunday, or Saturday, Tuesday, Sunday, Wednesday, whatever it is, the same amount as you. 2 days don't make a difference. It's not a big deal. There's no such thing as a big advantage. Listen, at this stage, what tactics are you going to be implementing in the sense on the training ground? Your players know your tactics. It's all about recovery and more like sharpening the little edges. There's no fitness work being done. There's nothing on the training ground being done. The players need to recover. It's game after game after game. Stop moaning, all right? Stop moaning, Ollie. Frank praised our guy. Frank praised Captain America. You know what? And Captain America, Christian Pulisic, deserves it. Pulisic gets praise from Frank. And why does he get praise? Because he's improving. Frank Lampard was a player that evolved as time went on. He was a player that was told, you know what, Frank, you're not going to be that great. You're going to be replaced next summer. Chelsea have got money now. You're not going to be good enough. But yet, Frank always pushed on next level, next level, next level. And you can see Frank is trying to get that from Christian Pulisic. When Pulisic came in, people said he wasn't good enough. I said he wasn't good enough. And I firmly believed it because I didn't see anything from Pulisic to prove such a high price tag. I said, what is this? But Pulisic has evolved. He's become better. He's become more productive. And we need to see this again. I want him next year, 15 goals at all competitions. Minimum. And I want that. And Frank wants that. And I love that Frank has got the same views as me when it comes to productivity from our starting wingers. Finally, what you lot have been waiting for. Frank said Hakim Ziyech has been in the training. He loves the way he sees from the player. It's evident the player hasn't played since February because of the incident. And their league got cancelled. So the player's here training with us. He's not going to be as serious as always because we've got 2 months until the next season starts. So we just need to be a little bit patient. But then he was asked, certain Kai Havertz, is he going to be joining? Are we going to have a big spending spree? He didn't say no. He said we'll talk about it after the season's done. I love that, Frank. Keep us on edge. Frank, we've got a good season ahead of us. Please make the right decisions and stick around for the journey. Please, please, please. Now we're going to move on to the next segment. This is going to be the lineup that I think Frank's going to pick. And I'm going to give you my predicted score. But before we continue, hit the like button, subscribe, because you made it this far. You might as well support the cause. It really helps. And this is the big one as well. Comment your score prediction. Comment your score prediction, peeps. It really helps. What do you guys think is going to happen? In goal, I think he's going to go with Kepa Arrizabalaga. Kepa will keep his place as the #1 goalkeeper. Kepa's a lot better than Willy Caballero, and I don't think there's any debate in that. As bad as Kepa's been this season, and as many mistakes as Kepa's made, I don't think Willy would have performed any better, so we're going to go with Kepa Arrizabalaga. Gang, he's going to go strong. I guarantee you he's going to go strong. Back four, I think he's going to go with Reece James at right back. I think he's going to go with Christensen and Zuma. Left back, I want it to be Emerson. I really do. I think Emerson's such a good player. I think Emerson offers us so much, but yet he's been overlooked and Frank just doesn't fancy him. Left back, it's going to be my guy. It's going to be Cap. It's going to be Azpilicueta. Azpilicueta's performances have been good recently, and I think he warrants another starting spot in a big occasion. So he's going to play out of position, but he gives us defensive solidity. So he's going to have to deal with Mason Greenwood. I hope he has a great game. Getting into this game, I think it is integral we win this midfield battle. You don't understand how important it is that we dominate this midfield battle. We're going up against Fernandes, Pogba, and Matic. There's a lot of power in there from Matic. There's a lot of guile in there from Pogba. And there's a lot of invention in there from Fernandes. We need to match that. Sadly, we don't have the Excel to go man for man with that. Our best centre midfielder is out. And I think it's going to be very interesting what Frank picks. This is what I think he will pick. I think he's going to go with Jorginho at the base. We're going to get, on the left-hand side, we're going to get Kovacic. And on the right-hand side, we are going to get Mason Mount. Personally, I wouldn't go with that. I'm really worried. And I don't know what I would go with because Kante is out. I would prefer having the Kante at the base only because I feel this is one of those games where you sacrifice the control in order to negate what Fernandes will do. But if we're going with that, we need to keep the ball. We need to suffocate them and we need to ensure when they do get the ball, Jorginho is switched on, Kovacic is close to him and they're working in tandem. And this is super integral. Mount cannot be caught up the pitch. He needs to be back. He needs to be in position and he needs to be active. The final third, it's simple. The right wing, Hudson-Odoi needs to get a run out. Willian, I know I want to win this game, but Willian's tired, guys. Willian's played so much. He literally looks exhausted. He's slowing down attacks. And personally, I think we need to keep him fresh and raring to go for the game against Liverpool midweek. So I'm going with Willian on the right. In the middle, man, I'm going to go with Giroud. I think we're going to go with tried and tested. Frank Lampard cannot trust Tammy Abraham in this game. I think Maguire's going to bully him. I genuinely do. I think we need to get someone experienced, someone active, someone for the big occasions. Giroud is a big game player, you know. People don't realize how much of a big game player Giroud is. Giroud got the goal when we won it with Conte, and I think he'll get the goal when we win it this year. Giroud is the man. We're going with Giroud. Left wing, Christian Pulisic. Christian Pulisic is integral for us to be successful tomorrow. It is super important that he plays, and he plays well. He's a fantastic player. We love him, we cherish him, and we want him to nurture and take the steps. The experience of being in such a big occasion will do him the justice, and it will do him well. He needs to play, and that's my 11, guys. Tell me your thoughts on it. Personally, like I said, I think this match will be won in the midfield. The battle is going to be crazy. The battle is going to be ridiculously fierce. I think the front three of Manchester United are wow. Literally, I think Greenwood is that youth and inexperience, but it's at its best. It's at its beauty. Then you have Martial, who's just a killer. And you have Rashford. But I don't know what Ole's going to do. Is Ole going to play his best team? That's the crazy part. Does Ole even care about the FA Cup? He needs Champions League to keep his job. He needs it. And Sheffield United could have helped all of us out, but they didn't. They didn't. All jokes aside though, peeps, we need to win this. I think we'll win. I want us to win. My heart's saying we'll win. My head's saying we ain't losing to them 4 times in one season. So I think we are going to win. But I think it's going to be a hard one, and I think we'll steal one. So I'm going to go with a 2-1. We don't keep clean sheets out here. But yeah, 2-1 win. Tell me yours in the comments below. This was the Kavkas. See you tomorrow. And the match review. Hopefully it's 6 things that you will love to hear. I don't want to give you 6 things I don't want to hear. Okay? 6 things of positives. How Frank done well and the team did well. So keep it interactive. Stay with the channel. Like, comment, subscribe. See you guys later. Peace out. I'm out. Bye-bye.